naked on the toilet with a toothbrush in his mouth, when he suddenly acquired an overwhelming sense of doubt. Every single piece of baggage he'd been holding on his back was beginning to dig in, and his back began to crack. And when he finally broke up, he found that he'd been breaking down. Little body, little...
Every song for me is like a little world. I don't really tend to continue on themes or anything. I feel like each individual track is like its own little kind of inspired little universe. So.
Earthly pleasure, ring out from the rigors of this road. Earthly pleasure, ring out from the caverns of my soul. Suddenly he found himself in 1822, and he was in another body, in a heavy sort of suit. He was surrounded.
It's good. It's very diverse, and there's not really any individual kind of genre which is overtaking everything. It just seems to be lots of different genres and people experimenting and opening their minds. And I think part of the reason for that is technology and the DIY kind of ethic. People being able to make things in their bedrooms and record things in their own homes, and that's really exciting in terms of the creativity of the music scene, regardless of the economics of it all or the business side of everything.
1, 2, 3, 4. Savannah scatters and the seabird sings. So why should we fear what travel brings? What were we hoping to get out of this? Some kind of momentary bliss.
I've been here many times. The main thing for me is the architecture, the buildings, and the people. And yeah, just the general energy here. It's pretty intense. I wouldn't want to drive here though, but everything else is beautiful. Yeah.
It's our darkest blackout, and it's our final end. Yeah, my dear sweet nothing, let's start anew. From here on in.
There's an album called Immunity by John Hopkins, who's one of my favourite albums, actually for a long time, one of my favourite new albums. It's very electronic, very emotional, very driving, very beautiful. And I'm reading a book called Let the Great World Spin by an Irish author called Colin McCann, and it's very inspiring. It's about Philippe Petit, one of your fellow countrymen, as he was traversing between the Twin Towers in New York on his tightrope. And it's all about the people who see him and all of their lives and how their lives diverge, and lots of sort of social issues. And it deals with lots of scenes of New York in the 70s amongst the kind of prostitutes and the heroin dens. And it's quite heavy hitting, but it's very beautiful. So, yeah.